gente, ¿cómo estamos? Pues nada, voy a seguir viciando al Baldurs. ¿Qué me cuenta el Cerberito?
What absolute? The absolute does not care about we are different. And we are saved. Friend! We will not cause you any trouble, friend! We will, you and your friends shall see us as we truly are. Big kitties can walk anywhere, and they are most cunning.
Qué buena forma de camuflarse.
Time to press ahead.
Sí, sí, las cosas como son.
Very well.
A ver, Bolo.
My friend.
Vengo a venderte toda la mierda que tengo. Para no variar. Solo te uso para eso, pobrecito. O también se puede hacer rico a mi costa si quiere, ¿eh? Con todas las gemas que le he vendido. Vaya. Qué poquita pasta tienes siempre, Bolo. Will, ¿qué te cuentas? ¿Qué quieres?
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will... We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worms Rock Fortress. All travelers, it serves as headquarters for the flame. The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely.
Vale.
A self-styled a bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less, I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Raven Guard, had just been named a grand... That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believe others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a
¿Qué tiene todo el mundo con querer arrasar Baldur's Gate, por favor?
There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
A ver...
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed,
Hombre, una
I
persona por
burned with the
miles.
fires of Avernus
Sí.
and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, my soul was bound and my lips were sealed. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and he returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield. I showed him my stone eye. After, he said only one word. Go. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. And I
Buenos días, Loma.
A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost.
Pues con muchas ganas de seguir dándole caña al Baldur's. Que creo que estoy a punto de avanzar al tercer acto.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lifted by the talon,
Ya ves.
there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drop. I appreciate where you're coming from, but these parasites are quite literal.
Ay, paso, si es que no necesito convencerte de nada. Sí, va.
Let's have a look.
Mira este que le tengo en pelotas. Buah, corazón sombrío se ha pirado, por cierto. Se ha enfadado y se ha largado.
¿Qué pasa?
Corazón sombrío, que se ha enfadado y se ha largado.
Pues pelaré.
Porque no la he dejado apuñalar a Canción Nocturna. Sí, se ha enfadado. Se enfadó por una decisión importante que tomé. Tranqui. ¿Qué me traes, Rasca? ¿Qué has traído?
Unable to speak through the small bag.
I don't know. Maybe all I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Ya, pues no. Es que lo que hice era importante y no. Siento que se haya enfadado y esas cosas, pero no.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, which reminds me of old times.
Básicamente teníamos la opción de matar o liberar a un personaje de cierto sitio. Corazón sombrío quería matarlo y yo lo liberé. ¿Cuál era? Sí, ¿cuál era el motivo de Corazón sombrío para querer matarlo? Simplemente que la tía que estaba encerrada era adoradora de la diosa Selune. Y como Corazón sombrío es adoradora de la diosa Shar, pues luz versus oscuridad, pues tenía que matarla. No pe. Era más importante dejarla con vida.
Extensively. Mind flayers too. It is most disturbing. But take courage.
No tenía nada que ver con un drow.
Killed a man. You have a nether stone. These chosen
Tiene que ver con religión en este caso, no con raza.
at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that's my grand. But you convinced. We ventured into darkness together. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. You're amply reinforced already. With the Absolute's army, there's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelan's dense. Beyond that, our course is you.
Astarion, te vas. O sea, Astarion, te quedas en el puto campamento. Estoy hasta los huevos de que literalmente falles toda tirada de ataque que haces. Yo lo siento mucho, te quiero mucho y tal. Te voy a dejar en bolingas además, o sea, es que me llevo todo el equipo. Por si le viene bien a Yajeira. Me lo llevo todo. Ahí. En calzoncillos te vas a quedar.
Never a dull moment. A private word would be nice.
I was always more of a lurker in, historically. Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Sí, lo nuestro es muy especial y todo lo que tú quieras, pero en combate no vales ni para tomar por culo. Gracias. Al menos no en los combates que quiero que valgas. Chicos, fallan más que una puta escopeta de feria. No me des el día por terminado. Vámonos fuera, simplemente.
Thanks for watching out for me.
If you have business to conclude, the road to and the city needs us.
Ah, que te vengas, te vienes.
With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Beyond that,
Te puto vienes, vamos, o sea. Otra druida para el grupo, venga. Me podría hacer un equipo full druidas y me daría igual. Pero de verdad, ¿eh? Sin ningún puto problema. A las buenas vallas de los cojones paso. Son una mierda, además. Las putas vallas. Te vas a quedar así, sí, total. Ok. Uf. Complicado, ¿eh? costa. Es que el paso brumoso va muy bien. Me la sigue pelando, sí, hasta que subas todos los niveles. Ay, ¿qué te pongo? ¿Por qué llevas una solamente si tú llevas duales? Ya tenemos nivel 3 de conjuros. Druida nivel 6. Creo que habíamos subido a nivel 8. Totalmente. Este hechizo es Jesús, ¿eh? El ser de los bosques que invoca otro bicho es Jesucristo. O sea, eso de tener dos invocaciones así de jajas. Esto fuera. Me he hecho un pompingo. Muro de fuego. No y no. Esfera de llamas. Me parece bien. Ah. Bueno, en un momento dado me puede venir bien la onda tronadora esta de los cojones. Voy a ponerte que me seas competente con armadura pesada. Que tengo un par de armaduras muy buenas por ahí, pero son pesadas. Ah, otra vez círculo de la tierra, perfecto. Cono de frío, contagio. Qué bonito ese conjurar elemental. Vale.
And the curse. Horrible than you can imagine.
Jesús.
Try me.
La cantidad de hechizos que tiene. Guapa. Madre mía. A ver, ¿qué me llevas de... Un segundo, vamos a ver. Todo el equipo que era de Astarion. Literal todo. Para ti. Y ahora miramos. A ver qué te viene bien. Vamos al campamento, un momento, que tengo cosas en el cofre.
No rest. Be you wicked or wise.
Echaba de menos tener a esta señora en el equipo. Que es un personaje que tienes tanto en el Baldur's 1 como en el 2. A ver, señora mía. Es que mira eso, tío. Qué pedazo de armadura. Es que... No tienes competencia con arcos. Tócate los huevos. Ni con esto. Pues nada, te quedas de momento con las cimitarras. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? Vale, a ver. Hoja de personaje. ¿Con qué coño eres competente tú? Aquí. Pues me cago en la puta. Agujas, alabardas, picas, cimitarras no me interesa porque esas son de... Oh, sí. ¿Le puedo poner la lanza? No. Supongo que sí. Sí, sí le puedo poner la lanza esta que es invisible. No tiene competencia ni con arco ni con ballesta. O sea, me suda los cojones cuál ponerle. Entiendo. Mete daño radiante, las dos cosas... Vale, no. Por el resplandor este del Señor de la Mañana, por lo que tiene el daño radiante, me parece a mí, ¿eh? Claro, pero con esto tampoco. Con esto sí eres competente. ¡Ey! ¡Hola, Liro! ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Se va a quedar así.
Like your mind. Once you dead. How'd you survive it? Faniel.
Something's on my mind.
I had to look after him.
Con mucho calor también.
Helen! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you.
¿Son rollo bollo estas dos?
He can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt.
Madre mía, esta señora está muy desmejorada, pobrecita. Por lo que ha pasado.
But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
¡Qué bonito!
I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Míralo. Ahí. Bollo, bollo. Se la lleva. Saca las alas, se va volando en plan de venga, vamos a ponernos al día.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Sí, la he salvado yo, no te preocupes.
This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Oye, señora, me gusta mucho tu armadura. ¿Me la prestas?
We have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later. I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep.
Y esa lanza tiene muy buena pinta también.
Very good. We look forward to it.
Espérate, ¿se me quiere unir también la clérigo esta?
You will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
What's it like in there? In the curse. Any word on Faniel? And the curse? Duke Elton would be proud of what the Order has become. A pity they cannot... Sorry, I didn't mean...
Ah, vaya.
Please. I don't know.
Pero si no está en el Shadowfell, debería estar en el campamento. ¿Dónde está? ¿No está aquí el niño?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly
Ah, vale.
now that Oliver has returned to him. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both... Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. I hope they will remain as a pair. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes. I have. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what. Who. Baldur?
Este señor, para ser un elfo, es jodidamente alto. O sea, este señor es un puto elfo. Y es súper alto y súper grande el tío. O sea, mira eso. O sea, mirad eso. Parece un semi-orco. Uy, me equivoqué. Ok, Loma. Que aproveche.
Thanks for watching out for me. Could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No fist left behind.
Coño. Señor, ¿has puesto tienda?
I owe you an apology. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the... I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being... Quite frankly, I wasn't sure you would. And that's precisely... The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city.
Sí, sí.
And you can be part of it.
Espérate, espérate.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
Me gusta más lo de tirar con ventaja.
The plan is what it's always been. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is find me in the city.
Let's move. Good. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Never wanted the easy path.
We will save Baldur's Gate.
Seems like a good moment to talk. Just tell me what you need.
¿Tienes algo nuevo, señora? No, ¿verdad? ¿O sí? ¿Qué es esto? ¡Hostia! Cimitarra más 2. Me sé de una a la que le pueden venir muy bien. Lo he visto, me he visto el tráiler, de hecho, el nuevo. Tiene una pintaza que no veas. Tiene una pintaza que no veas. La verdad es que le tengo bastantes ganas. Ya ves. Pues nada más.
Lady, light your way.
Bueno. Hemos sacado una cimitarra que no está mal. Que tenía una cimitarra +1. Podría coger todo esto si quisiera. Ah, que no lo he cogido. Coge el escudo. Ahí estamos. Vale.
Here we go.
Voy a ver, antes de tirar para Baldur's Gate, si hay mierdas interesantes aquí en la torre. Mira, un cofre. Ahora que no queda... Fuego sagrado. Vamos a mirar a los pisos de arriba, que hubo cosas que no pude abrir. A ver si ahora que les he mangado llaves a los cadáveres de los sectarios.
Why, yes. Once Althea is done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. Or...
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kid. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a... I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city.
Madre mía. Lo que me está costando mantener vivos a los putos tiefling, ¿eh? Se meten en una cantidad de líos. Jaja. ¡Adiós! ¡Un mimico!
That thing! A monster hiding in plain sight.
Blood it shall have to be.
Ah, bueno, ya decía yo, digo, no empecemos, ¿eh?
It's hot in here.
These boots have seen everything. Seems simple enough. More for me.
Y ahí hay un cofre.
Something good here, I hope.
Joder.
Watch your elders and learn.
Vaya, hombre.
Ketherick got up to something dark. Very dark.
Que pase la tirada de religión el bárbaro. Me parece...
Better not be cursed. Should mind my step. That's curious.
Uy. Uy, 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 uy.
Bet I can crack that open.
Qué bueno.
A letter from Ketherick's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
Vale, ¿a quién le pongo esta capa entonces? Pues te la voy a poner a ti, obviamente. Ya ves, es la que menos armadura tiene. Que por otra parte también es bastante lógico que el bárbaro sea quien menos armadura tenga. ¿Esto qué es para el campamento? Sí, es para el campamento. A ver. Es que entre llevar la birria esta y llevar el atuendo este, yo creo que... ¿Y si probamos a darle a la palanca, te abres? Ah, claro, es que esta era la otra habitación. Ah, amigo. Joder. Así no podía abrirla. Poción. ¿Poción de qué? Buena pregunta. Y aquí no hay nada, ¿no? O sea, venga. A ver, por favor, el laboratorio secreto. Es que es demasiado obvio que ahí hay algo, pero... ¿Cómo lo abrimos? Es una muy buena pregunta.
No use. It's blocked.
No. Pues no sé qué es lo que habrá que meter aquí para abrirlo. Dime que no es esto, por favor. Que me vas a dar mucho asco, tío. Bueno, me das mucho asco directamente, pero yo qué sé. No me lo creo. No me lo creo. Puto nigromante de mierda. Qué asco más grande. ¡Eh! ¿Cómo que no? Vamos, te abres por mis huevos.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
¿En serio? Déjalo, anda.
What's in here?
Bueno, pues tampoco te creas tú que he sacado mucho de aquí, ¿eh? Pero bueno. ¿Algo más? No parece que me quede nada por explorar, ¿eh? Voy a ir a un sitio que me pegaron una paliza la anterior vez. Y creo que esta vez sí debería poder. Que es bajar al sótano de aquí de la última luz. Ay no, espera. No, la posada es esta.
What if one of us stays here while the other looks for Roland?
No, we're not separating again.
Then we have to do as Roland says and sit tight.
¿Por dónde coño se bajaba?
I know it.
Ah, cierto, era por aquí, por fuera. Se me olvidan las cosas, tú. Por aquí. el sitio este que había demonios. Estos. Sí, me acordaba yo. Ese es el símbolo de Selune. Tiene que haber algo interesante ahí. A ver, sé que los bichos estos son feos, pero de ahí a tenerles miedo... O sea, os habéis pegado con un puto tío inmortal y con el avatar del dios de la muerte, o sea... Creo que la de tenerle miedo a estos bichos ya...
Stay on your guard.
Ay, me cago en mi puta estampa, tío.
Stay on my feet.
Tiene como que muy poquito alcance. Dale, sí.
Onward.
Uf, pero no me puedo mover. Así que... ¡Adiós! La que le ha metido tú. Es que me encanta, convocas un bicho que puede convocar bichos. Es maravilloso. 2 por el precio de 1. ¡Toma! Sigue sin mover. Me cago en tu puta vida. Uno menos.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ay, no puedo lanzar mi hechizo. Bueno, pues falló. ¡Auchi! No ve. Madre mía, yo esquivo que no veas, ¿eh? Toma.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
No está mal, buen hechizo.
Not but another harvest.
Fallaste. Joder. Cómo meten los elementales, chaval. Mira, uno menos. Otro menos. No controlo al zombie. Simplemente se ha liado. Vale. Me vale que flipas. Mientras sea aliado, todo correcto. ¡Eh! Otro bicho. Ah, que ha resucitado por la maldición de las sombras. Vale.
Well, so much for peace.
No better moment.
Ea. ¿No tenéis nada? Vaya puta mierda.
If not over, then through. Might be useful.
What's cooking? Open up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Amigo.
Open up.
Sabía yo. Esto supongo que es por si me quiero colar. Paliársela.
God's watching me. I'll give it a shot.
Sé que donde estuve que me afectaba mazo la maldición. Mira qué miedo da el puto elemental de agua. Parece un fantasma. Me voy a Baldur's Gate. Ok, Liro, que aproveche.
The road to Baldurs's Gate is up ahead. No turning back.
Whatever awaits us on the road ahead, we can at least be proud that the shadow curse is no more.
An army marched through here.
Yay. Dale, venga, me da igual. No puedo volver, pues se quedan cosas sin hacer. Den por culo.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Bien.
Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Mira cómo está cambiando el paisaje. Qué bonito. Los druidas tienen que estar súper orgullosos. Mira este. Quedáis dos.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
Como una puta cabra.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Ay, con la elegida de Val, madre mía. Esa es la que más problemas va a dar. Os apuesto lo que queráis. A ver, es que hay que admitirlo, el traje está mucho mejor este. Le sobra el medallón, pero bueno.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
Mira eso. Por fin llegamos.
Very well. I need a quick word.
One final night in the open air, and then back to the city. Rest while you can. I fear that's quite a bit of work. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write.
Bueno.
There. Have I fulfilled my role as
Te ha poseído el espíritu de Auron. Esta es tu historia.
Passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling.
Me acuerdo, me acuerdo. Me acuerdo. Madre mía, para salir de la colonia de azotamentes. La Virgen.
Unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
Buen consejo.
Copper for your thoughts. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, as long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. Guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they? Copper for your thoughts. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe. And he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him. Trusted him. And he returned that trust.
Y luego te vendió un demonio. Maravilloso.
His life was in my
Qué cabrón.
hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Pobrecilla, me da mucha pena.
Copper for your thoughts. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
Me cae muy bien. A ver, vosotras dos, ¿qué me contáis?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. My father. By killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorn was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself.
Bueno.
It was natural. Then,
los inmortales también tienen derecho a enamorarse.
I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak, could only run. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
O sea, que esta señora es inmortal.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorn, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun, my darling Isabel, says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, Ketheric Thorn. Ketheric Thorn never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. When she died, curse the day, the hour. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, he and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was but lo. The brute is dead, and we...
Joder.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. You must face them. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Vale, o sea que se quedan aquí en el campamento. Eso es bien. Vale, a ver. Astarion, ¿qué hacemos con lo del tema de cazador ahora que...? Eso te iba a decir, ¿ves?
A grand ceremony to honor one exalt to place him in a position of suchness. The world will yearn to kneel and offer. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. If the time comes like his stable and move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful? After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard, let's find out more about the ritual before if we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more. And be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
¿Por qué no?
You're too adorable. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll bring back memory. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. Like we should get to them first. Then we can make their unless cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town.
Vale. Sabemos dónde buscar entonces.
Beautiful. Before anything else, to the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just he has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure. I know. Mephistopheles is one of the lords of the Nine Hells. Raphael is not going to let any... Perhaps Raphael even will gain from setting us on this. All I know is I need to unravel the secrets around...
Vale.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, Netherese magic. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but... no matter. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as luck would have it. We'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trick. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold... You remembered where to find... I know Astarion has a hold on your heart. No doubt he quick... Sorry. I'm feeling bitter. Though I think I'm entitled to, given I know... We didn't just make love. Now you've left me stranded. Without compass nor map.
Me da pena. Pero... Es que me gusta más el vampiro. Sorry, not sorry.
Oakfather preserve you. I've been unfair to you. I've had but honestly, you've surpassed even though. What would you like to know? Anytime.
Me hace gracia porque el mismo Halsim hace un chascarrillo con el tema de que a lo mejor había algún semi-orco en su familia, sus antepasados o algo.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With his help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! For domination. March! Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Tadpole scum! Like a cat!
Ready for another round?
Espero que con que llegue uno sea suficiente.
portal. I need your help.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Voy a esperar. Tengo 3 turnos. Yo creo que me los cargo.
Still have time to surrender.
¿Viene más gente?
Healing, come. For a rest and not rise again.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Que sí, que voy.
Light on my feet. Consider my hackles raised. Loot?
Ahí estamos.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
those ranks.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hala, adiós. Ya está. Me he llevado algo de experiencia y luteo, que nunca está de más.
Whatever that thing is, it's not going to last much longer.
¿Qué tal si nos quedáis ahí quietos?
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Welcome rest.
So to be good. Let me guess, you need something.
No sé si el elemental podrá volar o qué. No creo. Pero bueno. No, ¿verdad? No puedes ir para allá. Pues desinvócate.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sí, total. ¿Por qué los azotamentes son aliados? Los devoradores de intelecto. Eso es muy raro, ¿eh?
What must be done? Only the worms have use for you.
Joder, cómo meten. La Virgen.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Que sí, que sí. Que ahora voy. Y ahora me explicas por qué tenemos devoradores de intelecto como aliados, ¿vale?
It's not over.
Que sí, pesado.
Come to the skull.
Always room for more.
Ah, aquí no son aliados. Aquí están en rojo. Qué cosa más rara, tío. Coño. Madre mía.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
¿Qué dices?
You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
A ver, no sé yo si esto va a salir muy bien, pero intentémoslo. Tengo inspiración. Si eres quien dice ser, deja...
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself,
Vale, si te dejas...
be my guest.
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought.
Happy? Now, join me. Together, we can turn the tide.
Madre mía. La tunda que les han dado en un momento a los devoradores de intelecto. Joder, basta. Joder. Lo que meten. Que son nivel 9, ¿sabes? Gracias. Este tiene bastante menos vida. Y casi. Y falla la madre que la parió. Pues no me esperaba que fuera un puto azotamente ese al final.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
A mind flayer? How is this possible? Gods, we've been so blind.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Madre mía.
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle.
Me puedo convertir en un azotamentes.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence.
A ver, lo de belleza arrebatadora no te lo compro, ¿eh?
I can evolve you.
Sois más bien feos.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Creo que paso.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Que no. Que no, no quiero.
But it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Coño. ¿Puedes sacar la tirada en condiciones, por favor? Bueno, pues nada.
A raging pain tears through your head as thoughts and instincts do battle. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind
When your allies see what you can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city. We must not let them reach it.
Yo tengo la impresión de que no les va a molar un pelo.
No traps, please.
Seis, 8, 10, 12, 13. Está bastante bien.
What path lies before me?
Bueno, a ver la que me lían mis aliados cuando vean lo del semi-azotamentes. Eso sí, lo de poder volar ahora es precioso, ¿eh? Vamos a hablar con la gente a ver qué le parece. No creo que estén muy de acuerdo, pero...
Maybe it will bring us closer.
What's on your mind? I guess the vanilla-flavored tadpole has given us some enjoyable new tricks. Then again, you can pull it off better than most.
A esta la convenzo, pero vamos.
You've got to be kidding. You really want me to become a partial illithid? Wasn't a decade in Avernus punishment enough?
Tengo un +8. Va, sobra.
Oh, I'm back.
¡Ojo!
Life pulses from within. The parasite, it wants to share itself with the...
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
A coldness seeps through your vein. The tadpole's essence courses through you, where you feel different. Your body...
Perhaps, once the others see what...
Don't burn yourself.
Todo correcto.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Whatever it takes.
A ver.
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceramorphos, I trust your leadership and respect your decisions. But I truly hope this is not something we come to regret. But honestly, what would you like to know? Anytime.
Vale. Bueno, este lo respeta. Dice que espera que no nos tengamos que arrepentir, pero lo respeta. Oye, me falta gente.
Let's see.
So your mysterious artifact, Tamer, how do you feel? Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay. No notions of heroism put you above human failings. I should know. Illithids are monstrous creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. And use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it.
Vale. ¿Podemos llegar a Baldur's Gate de una puñeterísima vez, por favor? Ah, mira, ya vuelven a estar el resto. A ver, venga, ¿os transformáis también el resto o paséis?
This is a lot to take in. One, We've been carrying a mind. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams. 3, the mind flayer's been siphoning a gift. Did I miss anything? How could I forget? One of Baldur's Gate's most distinct, sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With an array, I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the Illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it.
Y aún así no nos está obligando realmente.
Yes, and at a great cost. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be.
Venga ya, tío.
No, this is one offer I won't be taking. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Joder, por fin.
Yes. If the tadpole must be my curse. Well met. Yes. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might.
Gracias.
The coast is ever. Very well. I will.
Vale, pero como no le llevo en el grupo, no sale y no tal. Va. Ok.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Me ha pasado de sí una cosa. Uf, bueno, no está mal. Lo miraré luego. A ver. Vamos allá. Vamos a Baldur's Gate de una puñeterísima vez, por favor. Hay gente.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum. She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. She said she wouldn't be gone long.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
It does get quite cold up. Thanks a lot.
There is so much wrong with that name.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
Madre mía, la que hay liada ahí. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead abs. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the... They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head...
Here goes nothing.
Sorry.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
I want to have a word.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something...
The place was empty. Keep those
Danuvia! Get the...
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
My point is...
They're like kobolds. You let them...
Ye gods, this guy's...
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine. They can stay.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't. You've stepped on the guild's toes.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Deserves the chance to make some coin.
You're... Come on, boys.
Venga. A tu casa.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Same way lots of us did. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now, thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our back.
Bien.
We'll have some peace now.
Peace. What peace?
What's that?
There's an army marching towards the city.
Better to be with generals than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Alright. Time to skulk about.
A ver, ¿qué guardaba este señor aquí abajo? Que le tenía tan preocupado.
This'll be fun.
Is trapped.
Madre mía, es tan jodidamente útil lo de tener druidas.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
This'll be fun.
Yo no sé qué mierda son estas trampas, pero bueno, yo por si acaso. Pero si le había dado a desarmar, ¿qué cojones? Bueno. Pues me la he comido. Bueno. Puedes tener más puñeteras trampas.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised. An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic on it.
Vale.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
¿Reunión?
No, ya terminé.
Ah, genial.
No miras la hora. Son casi las 4, bichito.
Sí.
Es que yo me levanté a las 9 menos cuarto, más o menos. Son las 4 menos cuarto. Estaba aquí siempre en clase. Voy a hacer una cosa.
Vale. ¿Me avisas cuando esté?
Vale.
Y corto. Sí, es que como sé que vas a tardar un rato, pues en vez de cortar directamente...
What's hiding here?
Crimson's cage, but not enough to organize the line. Madame Lucretius is very particular.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And
I should speak up.
¿Es un ghoul?
Stinks of cheese! How dare you! A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the...
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check it. Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a... Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun! Crimson's cage, but not enough to organize the line. Madame Lucretius is very...
Ok. Aprovecha y mira para pillar una pila para la lamparita también. ¿No?
Que no sé cuántas son.
Bájatelas y total, para lo que ocupa.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
Approach, ugly one. wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. With awe, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand... No more questions. Spin. Let us see if you have...
Seguro que eres un tramposo, pero...
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you are welcome, putrid one.
Coraza +1.
Such authority.
¿Cómo hago? No quiero esa. ¿No lo puedo hacer voluntariamente o qué? Ah, es con esto. Percepción, ¿por qué iba? Un segundo. Sabiduría.
I've got a long road ahead.
You failed to win the grand prize. Yes! Alas, no jackpot for you. You are welcome. Win prizes.
Esta escoba mágica confiere el poder de volar a los seres alados. A los pollos no.
You failed to win the grand prize. Your tiny mind has failed.
Moving in.
No he sabido cuál era, no he podido subir la pila.
Vaya.
Que como no viene el número, tenemos que mirar en plan rollo a ver qué pone en Amazon en los nombramos. Supongo que ahí lo dirá.
Sí. Voy a comprobar una cosa.
Apro, behold, spin. To win prizes beyond your type, let us...
No. Fallada.
Alas, no. Win prizes. Found exotic complaints. Approach! Beyond! Spin!
A ver si te la paso, tío.
Prizes beyond. Let us see.
Estás haciendo trampas segurísimo.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Hombre.
No jackpot for you, ugly one. You dare speak to me as if we were I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Behold!
Me ha convertido en un queso. Me ha convertido en un queso.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Qué bien. Soy un queso.
Darling, we have a customer. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought after. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye. Ah, the adventurer. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite.
Joder.
Oh, then feel free to browse our workshop.
5.000 de oro por una puta estatua, ande que te den por culo. ¿Es un kobold? Sí.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
A ver, tienes una puta mierda de cosas que quieras que te diga.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of duck. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but
Qué circo más raro.
I think he looks fine.
Ooh, don't get too close.
Another. Good. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Look. See? Every one of you is vicious. Cruel.
Poor creature, locked in a cage, denied her true nature. Civilization would call her a monstrosity, yet it treats her like this.
I roar, break my cage, and then you die. You all die! Soon.
Hunger. My stomach screams.
Bueno, mira. Eso está bien. ¿Y el perro de madera?
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
What? Shut up.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. Who will it?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is right there! Oh, perfect!
This had better be violent, sexy, or both.
Very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I praise the absolute.
¡Qué hijo de puta! ¿Pero será perro?
Here comes the punchline.
No, no creo que sea parte del show.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Still standing, no matter what you heard. Let's get your fire, baby.
Ya míralos, va a ver que me van a ayudar, eso está bastante bien. Tenía que haberla dejado encerrada, tú. Uy. ¡Hala! Hostia, pues sí que tiene largo alcance. A tomar por culo, perfecto. Ah, es que son doppelgangers.
Shifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
I have something to ask.
You fight good.
How much farther can I go? How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home?
We won't need to. Do this right.
One of our red
They'll
cap
run for the
cleaners
downhill.
alerted me. Well, he threw a rock at me and said, "Ah, not asking for it." I got his...
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He is...
Pues qué bien, qué bonita la que se ha liado.
Can't keep me out.
Scummy ballbag!
Don't mind if I do.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
What to do? Can't slow down. Let's see what this does.
Dime. ¿En?
5 minutos.
Pues guardo ya. Antes de meterme en otra pelea, porque ya sabemos lo que suele pasar. Ay. Bueno. Pues nada.